A very good morning to all my dear students. In previous video, we have discussed about reproductive bodies. But today we will discuss about fertilization. First of all, what is fertilization? Fertilization is the fusion of male and female gametes. Fertilization is the fusion of male and female gametes. What is male gametes? Male gametes found inside the anther, and female gametes found in the ovary. Okay? Fertilization is the fusion of male and female gametes to produce a zygote. Now, in second definition, after pollination. What is pollination? When pollen grains reaches to the stigma, this process is called pollination. This process is known as pollination. After pollination, the male gametes fuse with the female gametes within the ovule. This is the ovary. This process of fusion of male and female gametes to give rise to zygote, which develop into a new organism, is called fertilization. Events that lead to fertilization. The following events occur before the act of fertilization. First of all, germination of pollen tube. You can see in this diagram, this one is pollen grain. Or male gamete. Okay? This one is pollen grain. Here, this is a two layer of pollen grains. So, two layer of pollen grain, exine and intine. Exine layer is made up of sporopollenin, and intine layer is made up of cellulose. Exine layer is rough type, okay, and spiny, okay. Now, this one is tube nucleus. This one is germ tube, and this is a cytoplasm, okay. In second diagram, here germinating cell, and this one is tube nucleus and generative nucleus, okay. Now, after pollination, when pollen grains reaches to a stigma, it absorbs moisture and swells. It results in the rupture of exine and intine, and the pollen grow out from one of the germ pore in the form of pollen tube. Pollen tube contains generative nucleus. This one is generative nucleus and tube nucleus. The pollen tube grow through the stigma and the style. Okay, by dissolving the tissue with the help of enzyme by this time. The tissue with the help of enzyme by this time. Okay, the generative nucleus divides to give two male gametes. Generative nucleus divide in two parts and give two male gametes. One is here and one is here. Two male gametes. Now, you can see pollen tube here this is a hibiscus flower. This is a hibiscus flower. This one is calyx and this is corolla. If you remove calyx and corolla, you can see pollen tube. Okay, but you will do very carefully, otherwise the pollen tube will break from the ovary. Otherwise the pollen tube will break from the ovary. Okay, this here is ovary. Now yes, this is a pollen tube. This one is androecium. Androecium is a male organ and gynoecium is female organ. Okay. Yes, this is a ovary, but here thin layer, when thin layer you remove, you can see ovary and pollen tube, but you will do very carefully, otherwise. Okay, this is a pollen tube. This one is pollen tube and this is a ovary. Okay, this one is ovary. You can see here, be carefully. This is a ovary, and this is a pollen tube and this is a stigma. This is a stigma. Stigma connect to the pollen tube connect to the ovary. Okay guys, now entry of pollen tube in the embryo sac. Entry of pollen tube in the embryo sac. The pollen tube along with the two male gametes. The pollen tube along with the two male gametes. One male gamete is here and second is here. This is the male gamete. Okay. This is a germinated pollen grains. And this one is stigma. This is a pollen tube. This is a pollen tube. Here, this is a pollen tube. You can see just like this. This is a stigma and this is a pollen tube and this one is ovary. Okay. Style, ovary, embryo sac, polar nuclei and egg cell, male gametes and micropyle. This one is micropyle. Now, the pollen tube along with the two male gametes passes through the nucellus. This one is nucellus. Nucellus is the nutritive parts of the ovary. Okay. Nucellus and reaches the ovary where it enters the ovule through the micropyle. through the micropyle and reaches the embryo sac. The tips of the pollen tube, this is the tips of pollen tube. Tips of pollen tube rupture, releasing the two male gametes. One is here and one is here. Two male gametes releasing into the embryo sac. Okay. Now, fusion of male and female gametes. Fertilization of two male gametes. One male gametes fuse with the egg cell. To form zygote and fertilization take place. Zygote later develop into embryo. Now, double fertilization. Double fertilization involves two sperm cells. One is fertilize the egg cell. One male cell fertilizes the egg cell to form zygote, and other fuse with two polar nuclei. That form the endosperm or triploid endosperm nucleus. The process in which two male nuclei, one is here and one is here, two male nuclei separately fuse with different female nuclei, egg cell and polar nuclei in the embryo sac to form two different structures is called double fertilization. Listen, be carefully. You know that here two male nuclei, two male gametes. One male gametes fuse with the egg cell to form zygote, and second male gamete is fused with the polar nuclei. It forms endosperm. So these two nuclei fuse with two different nuclei. So this is called double fertilization. One nuclei is fertilized with egg cell and second nuclei is fertilized with polar nuclei. Okay? Triple fusion. The fusion of second male gametes with already fused polar nuclei is called triple fusion, because two nuclei is here and one nuclei is here. When two nuclei and one nuclei meet together, they form triple fusion. Or triploid endosperm nucleus. Okay? Because it involves the fusion of three nuclei and produces a triploid endosperm. So this is called triple fusion. And when two nuclei fuse with two different cells and form two different organs, this is called double fertilization. Thank you, very thank you guys.